Hello guys and welcome to another video. The past few years, wheels have become more and more powerful. More batteries, higher voltage, bigger motors. As a result, we now have wheels with a performance we would never imagine getting a few years ago. But there is a price to pay, and the price is the weight of today's EUCs. Wheels are getting heavier and heavier, and it's being noticed. With the Blitz, the goal for Begode is to produce a wheel that is as lightweight as possible. In this video, I'm gonna go through the specs of the Blitz, and then I'll tell you what I like and don't like with this wheel. And finally, I'll give you my conclusion about the Begode Blitz. First, as always, a big thanks to Jason and Ewheels for providing this wheel and making this video possible. If you would like to get the Blitz or any other electric unicycle, there's a link in the description down below. Using my link really helps the channel as well. Also, gentle reminder to like and subscribe so that you don't miss any new video. Thank you very much. The Begode Blitz is a 134 volts wheel. It is equipped with Samsung 50S batteries with a capacity of 2400 watt-hour. The weight of the wheel is 79 pounds 36 kilos. All the parts of the wheels have been specially selected in order to keep the weight in check. The Blitz is of course a suspension wheel. It has the latest DS265A air shock that will allow you to customize the settings of your suspension. Motor-wise, we have the C32 motor with a capacity of 3200 watts. You can get the Blitz with a tubeless street tire or a CST Nobi tire. This unit is equipped with the street tire. At the front of the wheel, you got a headlight and two LED lights. On the side and at the back, you also have LED lights that are customizable. At the top of the wheel, you got a small trolley handle. At the front, you got the wheel display that sits at the top of a second front handle. At the back, you got a big kickstand and the suspension shock. The Blitz is also equipped with two spiked pedals. Their design is new, more on this later. Alright, let's go now with the things I like about the Begode Blitz. I must say that I really like the design of the Blitz. The wheel looks really cool. It's an evolved version of the design of the ET Max, which is a wheel that doesn't look bad as well. One thing that I really liked about this wheel is that they brought back the color LED lights. I think it's a welcome addition to have LED lights on your wheel. Begode used to do that with their old wheels and then they stopped. Now they are deciding to bring them back. That's great. The Begode Blitz is lightweight, obviously as lightweight as a performance electric unicycle can be. The Blitz is an evolved version of the Master. The goal for Begode was to reduce the weight versus the Master V4. As a result, they managed to get an alleged 16 pounds weight reduction for the Blitz versus the Master V4. It's not bad at all, especially when you look at all the bells and whistles that the Blitz has versus the Master. I would like EUC makers to continue thinking of the weight of their wheels. This effort from Begode must be recognized. The suspension of the Begode Blitz is great. The new air shock from Begode allows you to customize your suspension according to your needs. This new shock is basically as a standard one, except that you can also modify the compression and the rebound, exactly like you have on the ET Max, but you won't have stiffness or softness issues, since you just need to modify the PSI of your shock to fix this. The suspension of the Blitz felt good and comfortable. To be honest, after experimenting on many suspension types, for anything street riding, I'm just about air or hydraulic suspension, like on the Lipper Kim wheels. The ride feel of the Blitz is not bad at all. The wheel feels well balanced. The pedals are not too high. You can even lower them if you put less pressure in your suspension shock. The pedals are themselves not adjustable. It's a bit of a miss in my opinion, but it is what it is. Speed performance-wise, we are close to what a Master V4 can offer. The Blitz is equipped with a C32 motor. In terms of acceleration, the wheel reminded me a lot of the OG Sherman. Low end torque, not great, but once you accelerate, it goes very fast. I tested the wheel mainly in race mode with soft or medium pedals. With this in mind, I would say that the ride feel I got with this wheel was quite interesting. In the speedrun you just saw, I've touched 51 miles per hour and the PWM was 71%. I think that this wheel can hit easily 55 miles per hour with a PWM of 80 to 85% for my weight. So what can we conclude from this? Well, we can safely say that this electric unicycle is quite powerful. The Blitz didn't beep at all. The performance I'm seeing here speed-wise is on par with the Commander Pro. Alright, let's go now with the things I don't like about the Begode Blitz.
What makes a good Blitz wheel? What makes a wheel good for any type of blitzing?
Grinding circuits, electric flow, serving beats, make them glow. Leading the pack, electric slide, cruising fast on a digital ride. Pixel visions in the zone, cipher codes in microphone. Glitching space, rapid fire, spin hot, we never tire. Let's use ride in the name of the wheel.
Woo! Did you see that?
Fast electric feel. Let's use ride in the name of the wheel. Let's use ride, we the rave like the steel.
I hope this short video helped you guys on determining if a particular wheel qualifies as a good Blitz wheel or not.
The Blitz is a wheel that will offer you a great package. That's why it's difficult to find something to not like about this wheel. However, there's something about the Blitz that I don't like at all. And this thing is the front display / front handle of the wheel. Let me tell you why. First, it's a really bad idea to put a display on top of a handle. And the reason is because it just exposes the display during a crash. I can think of a few things to do to protect the display, so it's not really a big deal. The biggest issue is that you can't see the screen at all. It's angled in a way where you can't see anything at all as you are riding. It's even worse if you are tall. The inside of the handle is also very sharp and there's not enough space if you have big hands, so you're gonna scratch on it every single time. This is a typical Begode style thing where they will produce an effort and succeed at 90%, and for the remaining 10% they just give up and forget about it. On the Begode Blitz, Begode has changed the format of the pedal hangers. Forget about using your old Begode pedals, they won't be compatible. And this change didn't bring anything new on the table, in my opinion. The Begode format was really great, so I didn't get why they changed that, honestly. I'm sure we're gonna have pedals mods that will allow you to bring back your old Begode pedals, but it's an expense that could have been avoided if Begode didn't change anything. We went with the things I like and don't like about the Begode Blitz. In conclusion, who is this wheel for and what do I think about it? The Blitz is a great wheel. It has a lot of good points. It's lightweight. The suspension performs very well. It is fast, very fast. Not as fast as a 168 volt wheel, but it's good enough. The design of this EUC is beautiful. At last a wheel that is not orange. Begode has kept the weight of the wheel under control, and this is gonna open it to many types of riders. Even though the Blitz is lighter than the Lynx, 79 pounds versus 88 pounds, the Blitz felt more stable at high speed. This is very interesting and it shows that when it comes to performance wheels, Begode still sits at the top. I think that the Begode Blitz is a perfect all-rounder wheel. It's great for beginners. If you want to get an EUC that you will keep, the Blitz is for you, for sure. There are also a lot of daily riders that don't like heavy wheels and the Blitz will be a fit for them. This electric unicycle has everything you need. in a all-render EUC. Nice design, LED lights, suspension, high speed. For someone that doesn't have extreme needs like really long range or extreme speeds like 60 miles per hour, that's good enough. So I think you get it. The Begode BLITZ is a great street riding wheel.
What makes a good blitz wheel? What makes a wheel good for any type of blitzing?